I want to start by giving all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakar Kadash, double honors to apostles and elders, Great Millstone, and shalom to you brothers that's pushing this ministry truthfully. With that, the title of this video is going to be called "The Nature of the So-Called White Man." All right, I'm gonna start with the scripture, Psalms chapter 73, verse 5. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. So what is the they talking about? What is that they talking about? That they will be talking about the so-called white man, the Edomites. Because the so-called white man is the Edomites according to the Bible. All right. It says that the so-called white man, the Edomites, are not in trouble as other men. Who are the other men talking about? The other men would be referring to the Israelites, containing the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, according to the Bible. Okay, we are the true Israelites, the true quote unquote Jews, according to the Bible. Not the so-called white man, not those Jewish rats in Israel today. All right, it says the Edomites, aka the so-called white man, are not in trouble as other men, aka the Israelites, blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Now let's go into this word trouble. Let's see what trouble means. All right. So I'm gonna touch up on this word, and it means toil, trouble, labor, trouble, mischief, toil, labor. All right. Let's hit that root word. Same thing. To labor, toil, to labor. All right. So let's dive into. We're gonna go into the etymology for the word labor. We're gonna go into the word labor. All right. Let's type that in. All right. Okay. The British English spelling of labor. That's what we want. And we're gonna work our way down to the 12th century. It means toil, exertion, hardship, pain, fatigue, a work. Okay, so that's what it means. That's what it means to labor. All right. So it's hardship. So is our people not going through hardship? We are going through hardships, having to worry about the the bills, the rents. You know what I'm saying? Living check to check, worried about getting shot down by either your own or the policemen themselves. You know what I'm saying? Or the so-called white man, because the so-called white man is damn sure killing our people as much as our own brother is. Believe it or not, because our brother has an evil eye towards us. You know what I'm saying? They're looking to destroy us just like the so-called white man. All right. Let me read on. Neither are they plagued like other men. All right. So what does it mean? Neither are they plagued like other men. So they're not going through the hardships like the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, they're not going through that hell. They're not going through that hardship. They're not going through trouble. All right, they're not going through that. This is their system. This is their kingdom. All right, see that's fucking Satan, man. That's fucking Satan, bro. That's fucking Satan. Let me continue on, man. All right, they are not in trouble as other men. Neither are they plagued like other men. Let's go into that word plague. All right, so we know that other men is referring to the Israelites. Let's go into that word plague. All right, fucking devils, man. So the word plague means to touch, to reach, to strike, to touch, to strike, to reach, extend, to be stricken. Okay, so let's go into that word. Let's dive deeper into that word stricken. All right, I'm trying to work through this. All that noise. Excuse the noise. Let's look up stricken. Now, here's the definition for stricken in the etymology. It means wounded in the chase. So when somebody's being stricken, when somebody's being wounded, they're in pain. So let's look up that word pain. All right. Let's look up that word pain. All right. Let me see here. Here we go. Okay, so the definition for pain will be to cause sorrow, grief, or unhappiness. All right. So let's go back to the scripture. Psalms chapter 73, verse 5. They are not troubled as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. All right, so they're not going through the unhappiness. They're not going through the suffering like the other men is. The other men being the Israelites. They're not going through that suffering like we do. You know what I'm saying? They're not they don't have to worry about paying uh working for check, by like working by the check, living by the check. All right, they don't gotta be. They don't have to worry about stepping out their front door, getting killed, robbed. You know what I'm saying? By their own brother, like we do. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to worry about a policeman stopping them over, pulling them over for racial profiling. They don't have to worry about that. They don't have to worry about being oppressed in the society that was built by the hands of the Israelites. This is their kingdom, their system. This is their this is their rulership. They're in their rulership. All right, so they don't have to deal with the stuff that we have to deal with. All right, let me see. Verse 6. Therefore, pride compasses them about as a chain. So when something compasses something, it means to go around something. All right, so compass means to go around. It says, therefore, their pride compasses them about as a chain. You know what I'm saying? So pretty much, they the so-called white man is wearing pride like a chain. Let me read on. Violence covers them as a garment. So, like I said, pride and violence is worn on this man like clothes. He wears these qualities like clothes. All right. When an individual or person is wearing some type of nice apparel or some type of anything nice in general, they start to feel themselves. So the so-called white man is feeling himself. You know what I'm saying? His pride. He has a false sense of self-esteem, an unrealistic self-esteem about himself. All right. He has that pride is his gold chain. That pride is his nice accessory. All right. Violence covers them as a garment. So violence is all over this man. There's nothing for this man to shed blood. This is how he got this system. This is how he got it built. It was built off of rob, rape, and murder. You know what I'm saying? This man, this is all he does is rob, rape, and murder. You know what I'm saying? Blood is nothing for him. Violence is nothing for him. He wears it like a garment. He wears it like clothes. All right? That's what that's talking about. So let's read on. Let's go to Proverbs chapter 17, verse 14. The beginning of strife is as when one letteth out water. You know what I'm saying? So it says the beginning of violence, the beginning of contention. All right, that's what that means. That's what strife means. Is as when one letteth out water. So when water starts to spill, it's gonna come to a certain point to where you can't put that water back in. You can't stop that water from spilling. All right, you can't stop that flood. So when a situation is happening, when a confrontation happens, it usually has a domino effect to it. It gets worse and worse, and it gets to a point to where you can't stop it. So let's read on and let's see what it says next. Therefore, leave off contention before it be meddled with. All right. So you're supposed to give a soft answer. You're supposed to de-escalate the situation. All right, because it's something that you wouldn't want to be meddling with, because it can lead to worse scenarios. That's why you have a lot of our people getting shot dead by the policemen, because the policemen will pull them over. They'll come with this "I know my rights" excuse, And the so-called white man isn't trying to hear that. Now all of a sudden you're reaching for things, it's getting them nervous, and he shoot you dead in your spot. You know what I'm saying? Dead where you, yeah, he shoot you dead where you're sitting at. You know what I'm saying? Because he's so-called white man. Like I said, there's nothing for a so-called white man to shed blood, man. All right. So for him to kill our people over something like this, for the sudden movements that you may make, is nothing. All right. So let me go to Galatians chapter 6, verse 7. Be not deceived. Don't get it twisted. Don't be fooled. The Most High is not mocked. So the Most High isn't a joke. The Most High and the Son, Yahweh Shemel Shai, they're no joke. They're nobody that you want to be effing with. You know what I'm saying? For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. So what you put out is what you're going to get back. You know what I'm saying? If you do good, you're going to get good back. You're going to get good things back. But if you put forth evil, you're going to get evil back. You know what I'm saying? So I want to make this lesson quick. I'm going to say shalom.